There was a time when Arsenal Football Club was a punchline.
The end. The end. Make sense of that. Where on earth are we now? A night of dismay. A night of hope lost and restored.
A shadow of its once mighty self. Once Invincibles, now invisible.
Who would you say are the biggest clubs in the world right now? Barcelona or Real Madrid? Personally, for me, it would be in between Arsenal or... What? What's wrong with Arsenal?
A night of such raw emotion. And at the end of it all, curiously, we are where we started. A goal in the very first minute, so nearly a winning...
The Emirates was quiet. The fans divided. The players lost. No identity, no fight, no future.
And I felt that's the way Arsenal sort of felt going ahead, and then at half-time you thought that's it. The way Ian thought was, it was just like the hard part is getting ahead in the games against away. You can't let points slip through your fingers.
We just didn't have any cutting edge. You've got to have cutting edge. Cutting edge is very, very important. It's like as if to say, well, once we get that back, but if you've not that cutting edge and you're not scoring goals, or you don't look like you're going to score goals, don't forget about closing any gap on Liverpool.
And in the middle of the chaos, they handed the keys to a rookie, a man mocked as Pep's clipboard carrier.
We have all the elements to move forward and to be challenging, and I think we need to be demanding because I think we have the ability and what it takes to go ahead and set bigger targets.
A manager with no experience, no trophies, no right to dream. The critics sharpened their knives, the fans rolled their eyes.
Are you happy with the appointment of Mikel Arteta?
Listen, I think if we're going to be honest, I think most fans would have been a little bit underwhelmed by that.
But what they didn't see was that this man wasn't here to fix the club. He came to rebuild it.
Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. Big moment in the final, and he makes no mistake. Now Aubameyang, it's still Aubameyang, it's absolutely brilliant. For the 14th time, they have won the FA Cup.
In 2019, Arsenal Football Club was a club in disarray. The departure of longtime manager Arsene Wenger had left a void that Unai Emery struggled to fill. Despite an 18-month tenure, Emery's Arsenal lacked a clear identity and direction, leading to inconsistent performances on the pitch. The dressing room was rife with issues. High-profile players like Mesut Ozil were frequently sidelined, leading to public disputes and a fractured team spirit. The situation escalated when Granit Xhaka, the club captain, had a highly publicized altercation with fans, symbolizing the deepening rift between the players and supporters.
Booed off the pitch by his own fans, and by his own admission, he reached boiling points. He would later reveal he had been abused repeatedly in the stadium and on social media with threats directed at his family.
It's only about me. I'm the guy who I'm on the pitch. He's not my wife, he's not my little one, it's not my family. So if you want to criticize someone, no problem to criticize me, like a person, like a player.
Emery himself admitted to feeling isolated during this tumultuous period, citing language barriers and a lack of commitment from certain players as significant challenges. When Emery was eventually dismissed, the managerial vacancy was met with widespread skepticism. The appointment of Mikel Arteta, a former Arsenal captain but a managerial novice, raised eyebrows. Many viewed him merely as Pep Guardiola's assistant, dubbing him Pep's con man, and questioned his readiness to lead a club of Arsenal's stature.
A surprise is this: Mikel Arteta appointed manager of Arsenal.
No, not that big. It's been bandied about for quite some time, and I don't think there's been any hiding that Arteta one day saw himself as a first-team coach.
Arteta stepped into a club that was not only struggling on the field, but was also battling internal discord and a loss of identity. The task ahead was monumental: to unify a fragmented squad, restore the club's philosophy, and reignite the passion of a disheartened fan base. Mikel Arteta's tenure at Arsenal began with a glimmer of hope. In August 2020, he led the team to a 2-1 FA Cup victory over Chelsea, with Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang scoring twice. The triumph was seen as a promising start for the new manager. However, beneath the surface, deeper issues persisted. The squad lacked cohesion, and the club's culture needed a significant overhaul. The following season saw Arsenal finish 8th in the Premier League twice, missing out on European competition for the first time in 25 years. Fans grew impatient and the media questioned Arteta's tactics and experience. The term "trust the process" became both a mantra and a point of contention among supporters.
And I don't know why he stormed off. I don't like the interviewer asked him about, is it, do you look back at January and the lack of not bringing in a striker? And it really got to him.
Number one, Arteta. He has brought this on himself massively in terms of our squad size.
Despite the challenges, Arteta remained steadfast in his vision, focusing on rebuilding the team's identity and instilling a winning mentality. These early struggles tested Arteta's resolve and laid the foundation for the transformation that would follow. His commitment to the club's long-term success began to take shape, setting the stage for a new era at Arsenal. While Mikel Arteta took the helm at Arsenal in December 2019, he was immediately clear about his vision for the club. Central to this vision were his non-negotiables, principles he deemed essential for success. Arteta articulated these as respect, commitment, and passion, setting a clear standard for players' behavior and attitude. Implementing these standards required decisive actions, especially when they were challenged. A significant instance was the handling of Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang, the club's captain at the time. In December 2021, following a disciplinary breach where Aubameyang returned late from an approved trip abroad, Arteta made the bold decision to strip him of the captaincy.
Just one place to start, of course, Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. I wonder if you could elaborate further on the statement released by the club. How has it led to this decision?
I don't have much more to say. I think it's a really clear statement from the club. It's a decision that we have made following the incident, the last incident that we have with the player, and this is where we stand.
This move underscored Arteta's commitment to discipline and accountability, regardless of a player's stature within the team. Arteta's approach wasn't solely about enforcing rules. It was about cultivating a culture of high standards and collective responsibility. He emphasized the importance of a winning mentality, stating that such an attitude is crucial for competing with top teams. This philosophy extended to all aspects of the club, from training sessions to match days, fostering an environment where every individual was expected to contribute fully.
Why did you put Leandro Trossard in the starting lineup today instead of Gabriel Martinelli? Is Gabriel not fit enough for a 90-minute match?
Because I'm the manager and I decide the lineup.
This cultural shift had a profound impact on the team's dynamics and performance. Players became more aligned with the club's values, leading to a more cohesive and motivated squad. The emphasis on discipline and high standards translated into improved performances on the pitch, with Arsenal displaying greater resilience and competitiveness against top-tier opponents. Arteta's unwavering stance on his non-negotiables not only redefined the club's internal culture, but also restored a sense of pride and purpose among players and supporters alike. Mikel Arteta's vision for Arsenal was clear: construct a squad that embodies discipline, unity, and a distinct playing style. To achieve this, he focused on strategic recruitment and nurturing young talent. In defense, the acquisition of Ben White brought versatility and composure to the backline. Goalkeeper Aaron Ramsdale's arrival added a new dimension, with his shot-stopping abilities and distribution skills enhancing the team's build-up play. Midfield maestro Martin Odegaard, initially on loan, became a permanent fixture, offering creativity and leadership. The signings of Oleksandr Zinchenko and Gabriel Jesus from Manchester City infused the squad with winning mentality and tactical flexibility. Arteta's commitment to youth development was evident. Bukayo Saka and Emile Smith-Rowe emerged as vital contributors, their flair and work ethic embodying the club's ethos. Gabriel Martinelli's relentless energy and goal-scoring prowess added a new threat to the attack. William Saliba, after loan spells, returned to solidify the defense with maturity beyond his years. This blend of astute signings and homegrown talents fostered a cohesive unit. Each player was selected not just for skill, but for alignment with Arteta's philosophy. The result was a team that played with identity, resilience, and a collective purpose, signaling a new era for Arsenal. Under Mikel Arteta's guidance, Arsenal has undergone a significant tactical evolution, transitioning from a reactive to a proactive style of play. Central to this transformation is an emphasis on high pressing, fluidity, and control, enabling the team to dictate the tempo and dominate possession. Arteta's philosophy draws inspiration from Pep Guardiola's possession-based approach, integrating swift, incisive counterattacks. This blend ensures that while Arsenal maintains ball control, they remain poised to exploit opposition vulnerabilities with rapid transitions. A hallmark in Arteta's system is its in-game adaptability. The deployment of a box midfield, achieved by inverting fullbacks into central areas, creates numerical superiority in midfield. This tactic enhances passing options and fortifies defensive transitions, allowing Arsenal to seamlessly shift between formations and maintain structural integrity. The integration of inverted fullbacks, particularly Oleksandr Zinchenko, exemplifies this approach. By moving into central midfield during build-up phases, these players facilitate overloads in central areas, promoting fluid ball circulation and enabling dynamic attacking patterns. Through these tactical innovations, Arteta has redefined Arsenal's identity, fostering a team capable of controlling matches through possession, pressing, and strategic flexibility. This evolution not only enhances on-field performance, but also reinstates Arsenal's reputation as a tactically astute and formidable force in football. In the 2022-23 Premier League season, Arsenal led the table for 248 days, only to see the title slip away in the final weeks. A 4-1 defeat to Manchester City epitomized their late-season collapse, leading to widespread criticism and the label of bottlers. Rather than letting this setback define them, Mikel Arteta used it as a catalyst for growth. He instilled a renewed focus on mental resilience, emphasizing the importance of learning from adversity. This shift was evident in the following season, as Arsenal displayed increased composure and maturity in high-pressure situations. A testament to this transformation was their 3-0 victory over Real Madrid in the Champions League quarterfinals. Despite being considered underdogs and facing injury challenges, Arsenal delivered a dominant performance, signaling their evolution into a team capable of competing at the highest level. Arteta's emphasis on psychological fortitude has redefined Arsenal's identity. No longer seen as a team prone to faltering under pressure, they have become contenders with a belief in their ability to overcome obstacles. This mental transformation has been as crucial as any tactical or technical improvement, laying the foundation for sustained success. Arsenal's 2023-24 season under Mikel Arteta was a testament to their evolution into one of Europe's most formidable teams. Defensively, they were exceptional, conceding just 29 goals in the Premier League, the fewest in the league, and securing 18 clean sheets, highlighting their solidity at the back. Offensively, the team has demonstrated remarkable balance, with 91 goals scored in the league, showcasing a diverse attacking threat. Captain Martin Odegaard has orchestrated play with creativity and precision, while Declan Rice has added strength and composure in midfield. Kai Havertz, initially met with skepticism, has silenced critics with his impactful performances, contributing significantly to the team's success. Arteta's emphasis on squad depth and rotation has been pivotal. The team's ability to maintain high performance levels despite injuries to key players like Gabriel Magalhaes and Gabriel Jesus speaks volumes about their resilience and the manager's strategic acumen. This blend of defensive prowess, attacking versatility, and mental fortitude has positioned Arsenal as a complete side, capable of challenging the elite in European football. Mikel Arteta embodies a fusion of charisma and meticulousness, orchestrating Arsenal's resurgence with unwavering attention to detail. His leadership transcends traditional boundaries, blending emotional intelligence with tactical acumen. Arteta's commitment to excellence is evident in his innovative approaches, introducing symbolic gestures like planting olive trees and integrating Win, the team dog, to foster unity and resilience. These methods reflect a transformational leadership style, emphasizing vision, adaptability, and team cohesion. Under his guidance, Arsenal has evolved into a cohesive unit, with Arteta's influence permeating every facet of the club's operations, embodying the essence of a modern, holistic football manager. When Mikel Arteta assumed the managerial role at Arsenal in December 2019, the club was in a period of transition, seeking a revival of its former glory. Fans yearned for a return to the principles and successes of the Arsene Wenger era. However, Arteta offered not a replica of the past, but a vision for the future. Through a blend of tactical innovation, cultural transformation, and unwavering commitment, Arteta has redefined what it means to be a part of Arsenal. The team evolved from a side struggling for identity to one that embodies belief, resilience, and ambition. This transformation was evident in their performances such as the commanding 3-0 victory over Real Madrid in the Champions League quarterfinals, showcasing their growth on the European stage. Arteta's Arsenal doesn't just aspire to play like champions. They carry themselves with the conviction and mentality of champions. The journey from uncertainty to confidence reflects a full circle moment, where the club's present aligns with its storied legacy. and its future shines brightly under Arteta's guidance. And that brings us to the end of today's video. If you enjoyed our commentary, then hit the like button and subscribe to this channel for more videos like this. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next one.